Oh! Hi! Wait, what are you trying to tell me? You want to learn more about cooking? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get back in the kitchen! You know what I think will go nicely with a nice cold November day like today? I think a fresh sorbet will do nicely. Wait, speak a little louder. Can't really hear. I'll be right back. The first ingredient to make a great sorbet is some frozen fruit. Now, I have chosen to use frozen peaches. Now, the second ingredient is a non-frozen fruit. So for this, I've chosen 2 clementines. And lastly, you'll need a juice. Now, you can choose any different combinations of these ingredients, like if you wanted to use plums for this instead of peaches, or strawberries, or use strawberries for this and peaches for this, stick with peaches, or you could even do apple juice and raspberries and apples. So it can really be whatever grouping that you want. While you're making your sorbet, put in your non-frozen fruit first. This is because when the blades start chopping, all the juice will be extracted from whatever non-frozen fruit you're using, and better helps chop up your frozen fruits. Now, next, put in your frozen fruits. Make sure that you have a little bit more frozen fruit than non-frozen fruit. This way it's an actual sorbet and not just a smoothie. Next, add in a little bit of juice. Don't add too much. We'll add more later when we need it. And if you're using clementines and you want to add a little bit more bitterness to it, add a little bit of your clementine peel. Don't add too much. Otherwise, it will completely ruin the sorbet. So, use it in very small quantities. Now all that's left is to put on the top of your blender and let it go. Slowly begin to turn up the speed. Very slowly. Now, if you find your sorbet to be too liquidy, don't be afraid to put in a little bit more of your frozen fruit. If you feel as though your sorbet is a little bit too thick, then don't be afraid to put in more of your juice. This is the main reason why you add the juice. It isn't to add flavor, but if you do add water, it will subtract from the flavor, so that is why you always use juice. Pour your fabulous creation into your bowl. Cheers. That's good. Hey, what are you still doing here? The video's over. What you still doing here? Well, I mean, you must want to know what I'm doing next week. Well, if you just have to know, we're gonna be making croissants. It's gonna be really good. I really need to make this more often.